Previously on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
For the light one class, Nani. Okay.
What a strange feeling.
Yeah, it's certainly a strange feeling indeed. I suddenly just changed into this clothes. I changed into this clothes out of nowhere.
And now, back to teaching the Black Eagles.
Hey everybody, it's Pikmin 679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time, I have obtained the power of Sophis. And we've seen Eldergard become the successor to her kingdom. So today we're going to do battle in preparation for this upcoming mission. Because, you know, preparation. I do want to get everybody to at least a certain level before it becomes too late.
Ah, perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lawrence, so this is where you are.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. All right, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here.
So, who's the fun?
Hello, Professor. It is a rare correspondence from my father, as it happens.
Ah,
Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it.
go on.
A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory.
I see.
Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages.
What is this for the little ones?
To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them. That is simply the way the Leicester Alliance works.
I see.
It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter.
I see.
Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Good luck.
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me on this little errand? I have no fear of Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. Though I have left the Golden Deer House behind, the fate of the Alliance will nevertheless rest upon my shoulders someday. It is important to me that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons?
Let's go.
Excellent. Let us be away at once. I shall leave the finer details of preparation in your capable hands.
Sounds good. My hair is green.
Thank you.
I like green. Something that most protagonists don't have.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Oh, and here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and decisively.
Alright.
That is Acheron. We can deal with him. That ought to scare the rest of these rats off.
Why?
We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice.
Fair enough. Echo's supposed to try to see as much territory as they can. Careful not to let the Valkyrie defend the location.
Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks.
Yep.
We may be able to use that to our advantage.
Yep. Hi, welcome to your demise.
You fought well.
Man, I look good. Shit.
Who are you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
How about no? Little medial. Okay, figured. Should have figured an actual meteor would have fell.
Should have studied harder.
Should have studied harder. Good. You're dead.
I won, naturally.
Naturally.
Got it.
Dexterity +4. Flame, you trying to catch up as an Adol. Now you level up. Good. Very good. Aye. Welcome to your death.
Huh? It worked.
Kinda mean like a freaking moth to a flame.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
Thieves, do not allow them to escape.
They won't escape by the time I'm done with them. And hi, welcome to your death. You idiot.
I get things done.
Advanced seal. Alright. You're done.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you
Right.
back at the monastery.
You too. Ha! 4 turns. Banana grease. Cool. Would have been nice fact to take out your army? Maybe. Maybe.
Your assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt. Thanks to you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
I'll become a fake one.
He has written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire.
I see.
To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now.
That sounds like a cautious approach.
Indeed. I do plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally, there was one other benefit to embarking upon this errand. Have a look at this. The magic staff Thyrsus, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations.
I see.
It seems my father has finally recognized my ability. Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time.
I see.
He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will.
Is all not well between you two?
I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house.
I see.
While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions. I believe that is a noble's duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsus? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
You should.
To be quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
This is what I'd like to do. Pets of Cluster. Magic range +2. May have damage. Ooh. King of Beasts. Cat Cruststone. Shit.
Shot!
Miss.
No hesitation.
No hesitation. Well, thanks for damaging it a little bit. Now you're dead.
Now's our chance.
Look at the horses flying right towards them. It's like, I could float. I don't care anymore. Leaving it at 1 HP. Because of course. Why the heck not? And you're dead.
Winning's always nice.
Dealing exactly 1 damage to finish it off.
I want to...
What's the next? To kill. Money and wood steel. Sure, aid god, why not? Aye. So that does it for the power log. I get to watch for the next mission very well, I guess. Wow, so fly.
Still got it. Oh, you're just flattering me. Let's do that again sometime.
The ladies have been giving me the cold shoulder of late. I believe it is because they are intimidated by my noble presence. How can I be more accessible? Gonna try this.
Ah, so that's how it is. Professor.
Oh, you come back, okay. When I visit nobles in the battle, I see them gallantly racing across the battlefield on horseback, trusty lance in hand. It is my duty to meet this ideal, and hence my interest in lance and riding skills. All you did was change your reason skills, but sure, why not?
Linhart, there you are. Observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with? You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself. A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart. It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you. Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin! Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Bye!
Wait! I will not allow you to get away! I can't run anymore. Just admit defeat. Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath. Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself. I am surprised you could run so far. I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up. The fear of having to exert myself really helped. You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good. It does it not? Well, how about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I am going to run even more, so I can catch you next time. After all the running you already did? That's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
Yep.
And what is wrong with that? Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Alright, well... I suppose I can actually go around and... give everybody the lost items, I guess. The game doesn't even know Flanders Stage either. But I did the double digits.
Thank you for coming all the way to the Imperial capital, Professor. The announcement of my enthronement is imminent. Until then, can you please keep it to yourself? There are many preparations that must be made before the news spreads. I believe Hubert will be occupied and away from the monastery for much of this month.
Ah, that's right, he's gone! Don't know why I did the blue line. I said blue deal again, god dang it. I found another item. Actually, library is closer. Library is much more closer to it than it's going around on the second floor. Shortcut. The greatest of all speedrun tactics.
Professor.
Hi. Yes.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
It's a bunch of female students.
The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
It is your fancy to seem to find trouble, Link.
Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander?
A number of female students, actually.
Of all the... Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
That is the problem.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations for me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous. No, I cannot believe such a thing. Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Professor.
Yep. Okay.
Professor. A moment.
Yeah.
I am sorry that I doubted your ability. I deeply regret ever holding such a view of you. It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
Really?
Do you doubt your own power, even now? I suppose that's only natural. You've lived your whole life knowing next to nothing about yourself. Not even Gerald could have possibly known all there is to know about you. But I wonder, are you satisfied with that?
What do you mean?
Are you content, not knowing who you are? Or do you yearn to know more?
I wish to know more. That's about all I know.
That was a foolish question, of course. You are not the sort to be complacent. So, only one more question matters. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
The truth. All of it. Learning it will doubtlessly have direct consequences on your life. I do not know what those will be. You may decide, once you learn it, that you wish you hadn't. But even if you have such regrets, you will never be able to return to ignorance. So, are you ready to know the truth?
Yes, I am. I want all of the answers that are going on in my head answered, or at least somewhat, so I can fully grasp it. I'm ready.
I see. That is what I wish to hear. The Archbishop continues to put her faith in you, and so you will continue to have my aid. More than that, I will put my faith in you as well, and I will do all that is within my power to help you someday reach the truth.
Okay, that was it, I guess. Question is, can I recruit him now?
That reminds me. All things considered, this year has been rather terrible.
Yeah, no kidding.
As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year.
Oh no.
Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
Sure.
Hey there, those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Yeah, I will. Even when things are gonna go completely downhill.
Oh.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The professor went out and got some new power.
Heading bait. I've made a few episodes of Monty Python and the Holy Grail already. It's ridiculous.
What?
A helling! Yep. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Sure.
That's
Third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor! Hello! Did you need something?
What were you doing just now?
Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You'd do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind. Or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way.
Let's see. Could you be down to my room sometime?
While I'd love to help, I don't want people getting the wrong idea with me being alone in your room. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy, so my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate. So the two go hand in hand, I suppose.
I see. Sounds like a good father.
Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort.
What was it you threw out anyway?
Oh, just a scrap of paper.
Uh-huh.
It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance, so I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
I just wanted to talk with you.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
No, motivation's already maxed out, so no problem. Fling. It's Sophia's birthday.
I am grateful.
Fling. Okay, why?
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Of course.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes?
Yeah.
I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you, and I wish to express my gratitude. Sincerely.
I'm not sure he's going that much.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
That's what the game is implying, not me.
I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market, alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
How old are you again?
Who? Me? Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know.
Well, I mean, the game won't tell me the answer. Clearly you won't either. You never told me.
Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either. Come now. There is nothing to be gained from focusing so heavily on age. Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you. I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her.
Where are you going with this?
Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not?
Yes, you would.
Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
You think we've met before?
No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably... Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself. It is nothing.
Sure.
Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
Okay, one more downstairs before this month's missing. Okay. That doesn't mind. We need to get the horse into the classroom.
A true noble never fails.
Going into a warlock. Looking beautiful as always. Dun!
Perfect comprehension.
So very good stats. Ooh, even Flame could get up into class. Magic use. Wow, okay. Jeez, wow, okay. Why not?
I have succeeded.
Indeed you have. And that's not dawdle. Here we go. Progress saved.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
To think that there was such a vast space beneath the monastery all this time. It's hard to imagine that any of these enormous contraptions are of this world.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne?
I do.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess.
Okay.
Well, it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Stop right there.
Huh?
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit.
Huh?
Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
What's the Imperial Army doing here?
Wait, does he work for the Flame Emperor?
So the Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. I never thought that possible.
What's going on?
Edelgard, did you know about this?
Yes. In fact, I gave the order. I am the Flame Emperor.
What? No!
I guess that's the end of play at school, Lady Edelgard. I mean, Your Majesty.
Get to work, everyone. The crest stones belong to us now. And take those filthy bones, too.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Wait, what's the meaning of this, Edelgard?
You made use of us? Why?
I'm sorry, my teacher. I cut this path, and now I must follow it. My friends, I ask that all of you stay back. It is not my intention to fight you. By order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, I command you to collect the crest stones. If anyone attempts to stop us, kill them.
Edelgard? No, there's no possible way. There's no possible way you could be the Flame Emperor. You wouldn't have known about those who slither in the dark.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
The crest stones are in the caskets. Open every last one of them.
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
Edelgard, why?
That's my cue.
Why this all of a sudden?
Leave it to me.
Like, why?
Stay focused.
I don't get it.
My turn.
Why do this?
An unfair match.
don't... But why? We can... Why? This is ridiculous. I don't know why I did that.
Leave it to me.
Okay, don't use training bow. Use actual
I just
magic.
work harder.
That's my cue.
Go dead.
I've got many skills, you know.
Growth is a
Ready anytime.
Let us away. Oh no.
I'll go. Stay focused.
This is what I do.
I read you like a book.
Take away every last one of those crest stones.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
This is ridiculous.
Another win.
Can I go now?
Just like that.
You fought well.
Heal.
My turn.
Magic.
You try again. There is...
No, not the sword. God.
That's my cue.
Ready anytime.
Huh? It worked out. I feel...
Quest stone.
Leave it to me. You underestimated me.
Good. Quest stone. Continue.
I'm on it.
What's next?
I have...
Save us.
I'll go. Stay focused.
Magic.
Each battle, a chance to grow. This is dire.
Let us away.
Gambit.
I'll aid you.
Gambit boost.
This should work.
Experience obtained.
You're out of luck.
This might be my limit.
Ordinary. Experience.
Oh no.
Chill. $22. Chill, Gambit boost.
You pushed me too far.
Massive skill so priest. Good. Not good.
Only a wound.
Level up. Take this.
As expected.
Oh my god, Ada God, why?
If only my...
I thought I trusted you, girl.
It could get rough.
Well, it doesn't matter, you're dead.
I'm a bit uneasy.
Just heal yourself. Sophia, go dead. Heal yourself. Scenes obtained. Leave the Sophia alone. Die.
What's next?
Thank you.
Careful, please.
I will, jeez.
Leave it to me.
For you. Good.
Ready
Really good.
anytime.
So far, so good. Here you. Move money over here. Move Felix up to here. And then move me up to here. Enemy phase. Magic users at 10 o'clock.
That is that.
Level up.
I still have
defensive tactics. Good. You're dead.
Next time, bring your friends.
Level up.
I have.
Good.
My turn.
Decent damage is made. And I can hear you.
I'm on it.
Phase. Master skills for mage. Everybody's just getting level ups.
Stay vigilant. Too easy.
Alright, buddy, you heal him. And Handyman. Actually, Flame, do me a solid.
Did that suffice?
Sylvan, go ahead and west to them.
Be gone.
Go ahead and defeat him.
I actually won!
Let's keep at it. Shouldn't strain myself.
Get yourself up as a vulnerary. Let Sophia will come and heal ya. And Handyman, you can just start making your way up as well as everybody else on the left side. Hi! Could you possibly not? Thank you. Welcome to your death.
You were outmatched.
Thank you for the level up.
My efforts are paying off. That's my cue.
Boom.
Should I have held back?
I'll go.
I really sort of figured. Figured. Considering that fake little trick of Edgar just not being available, sort of realized.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
I really don't like the look on your face. It reminds me of someone from Denguape V3.
Make them suffer.
Well, guess what? You didn't do much. So, yeah, I feel the math.
It's over.
It's over! 102 Jeebus!
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
Ain't a god. It's just you and me.
Professor, I will make no excuses. Thank you for all that you did for me.
Ain't a god.
In truth, no. Let's leave it at that.
No!
Predictable.
I won't leave it at that! I refuse!
So, the end has come.
Skill consistent. Increase the amount of skill experience learned. Okay. Advanced seal. Edelgard.
You have disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresmelk would dare betray the Holy Church.
So, it is my teacher who stands in my way. I always knew it would come to this.
Edelgard?
Professor, kill Edelgard at once.
No!
She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
I refuse! I really refuse! I'm not killing her!
You. How dare you?
My teacher, Thank you. But are you certain that... No. Now isn't the time for discussion.
Words cannot properly express my gratitude, Professor.
You're welcome.
So, this is the choice you have made. You are just another failure.
Oh, shut up!
Your presence soils this holy tomb and disgraces my brethren.
Shut up.
I will not allow one who would lend our enemies strength to wield the power of the goddess Sothis.
It's my decision, okay?
I have passed judgment, and now I shall rip your chest open and take back your heart myself!
That must be the Immaculate One.
Huh?
Yes. The monsters that have controlled Fodlan in secret for far too long. Rhea is their leader.
What?
There's no time to waste. Your Majesty, Professor, we must escape while we can.
Right.